you always eyed off that perfect triple monitor setup, the one that's seamless, looks nice, but is uniquely yours, I'm sure you wouldn't be shocked to find out that a lot of other people are like that way. And in this video, I'm gonna be providing to you my 5 ideas for you to make your setup uniquely yours, but also make it beautiful and streamlined. Let's do this. Hey there and welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to have you here for this video. Now let's get straight into it. My first idea for you is to wall mount your monitors. I myself don't have my monitors wall mounted. I have them on stands in both the setup you see behind me and the gaming setup. Now this is just out of personal preference that it's easier for me to access if I'm changing something out. But if you've got a setup where you plan for this setup to be a little bit more permanent, wall mounting your monitors is a fantastic option in managing cables and hiding away stands. That's why you quite often see TVs mounted in commercial businesses and in homes nowadays as well. You can often tuck a cable in a wall mount and you get rid of all of the stand mess that comes with it as well. Monitor stands can often take up a lot of space on a desk. Not all do, of course, but some do. But this can clutter your space and take away from that clean or streamlined look you're going for. Number 2, if you're not into wall mounting your monitors, that's totally fine. Look at me. Try to minimize how many monitor mounts you actually use in using maybe only 1 or 2. In both of my setups, I have 2 mounts. Firstly, in the gaming setup, I have 2 mounts, one that holds the middle and the right vertical monitor, and one off the left that holds the ultra wide monitor. That's something you're gonna wanna also be careful of is the weight of the monitor as against the stand, what it can take. I had attempted to use my old mounts on an ultra wide monitor in the past, and the ultra wide monitor was simply too heavy for it. Now do keep this in mind when you are buying a mount in the weight that it can hold. And in this one as well, here behind me, I'm using 2 as well. You can quite commonly online find a monitor mount that will service 3 monitors. More commonly, you'll find stands that will service 1 or 2, hence why I have one that houses 2 monitors and an additional that houses the 1. Having 3 monitor mounts is basically the same thing as having 3 monitor stands that you would actually have coming straight out of the box. So getting rid of even one of those to have a mount on only the left and the right monitor will free up a lot of space on your desk and give it that streamlined, clean look. Number 3, add in lighting to your setup to make your monitors stand out from the backdrop behind it. Most commonly with gaming setups, you find gaming setups either placed against a window or against a wall. Now I have both of these, and here in this room with my wall behind it, I wanted it to stand out a little bit against the backdrop. The way I've done that is obviously with the wallpaper on the computer, but I've got the desk lamp behind the monitor, and as well the monitors themselves come with little RGB lights on the back of them. So if you're lucky enough to have an RGB light on the back of your monitor, try and utilize that so it gives a little bit of a color behind it to make it stand out from your background. You can pick up something like an RGB light strip or a desk lamp for really cheap on Amazon or eBay. Any type of product I mention or suggest buying, I'll make sure to link in the description below for you to check out. Tip number 4 is to play with different designs. Yes, while the standard, just constant, continuous look of 3 monitors sitting right next to one another like I have behind me looks fantastic and is really good, if you're in a smaller space, that may not necessarily work, or you may not necessarily want that. Play with putting a monitor on top of another monitor. Try arranging them in a different fashion to what you would normally see, and this will make your setup uniquely yours. Tip number 4 actually leads into tip number 5, is add in a vertical or portrait monitor. I've talked a lot on this channel about vertical monitors, and you can find videos in the description and in the cards above about that. But I really do love vertical monitors. Now, verticals aren't necessarily for everybody, but if you're somebody who's a live streamer, content creator, or anything, I found verticals to be fantastic. If you say were to put 2 monitors stacked on top of one another and then a vertical on the right hand side, I think that would personally look fantastic. Obviously this is open for interpretation and personal taste. A vertical may not be for you, but I would recommend totally playing with different designs, different arrangements to see what you can really do. But that pretty much does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you have an idea, suggestion, or a tip for someone who might be looking into putting their triple monitor setup into their space, leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to respond to you and see what you think and whatnot. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel because I'm making gaming setup tech videos here on YouTube every week. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your time zone. And until next time, bye-bye.